Microplastics. Just imagine microplastics, tiny pieces of plastic smaller than a grain of sand. They've been found in the human brain. Researchers estimate that the average person ingests, so eats, 50,000 microplastic particles every year, even affecting memory, mood, and, yes, the health of your skin. Sounds crazy, right? Well, it's true. And today I'm going to tell you how they get there, what this could mean for your body, and most importantly, what you can actually do about it to get rid of them and avoid it from even happening altogether. And one more tragically important thing. Are you sitting down for this one? This is not just in some humans. It's you. You see, researchers have found that approximately 0.5% of the weight of the human brain tissue is now composed of microplastics, meaning that essentially all individuals tested have shown evidence of microplastics in their brains. Yes, these tiny particles from everyday items that we're all using, like food packaging, even clothing, they're not only ending up in our oceans, but in our brains, as shown by science. You see, there was a groundbreaking study published recently in JAMA, Journal of American Medical Association, with microplastics being found in the olfactory bulb, the part of the brain that processes smell. You can see it here in this diagram of the human head. And yes, the thinking is, as you probably already thought, they're sneaking into our brain through our noses, traveling directly into the brain tissue. And while that's alarming on its own, microplastics have also been found in our blood, liver, lungs, even in placentas. So this raises the bigger question: what could they be doing to us and our body long term? Here's the study here. If you want to do a deep dive, you want to read the whole thing, you can research it. Studies have shown links between microplastics and increased inflammation, and that accelerates, of course, skin aging, can worsen acne, and even mess with your body's hormone balance. And we know we're seeing hormone changes in our kids earlier and earlier, and menopause occurring at different ages from where it should traditionally occur too. So on many ends of the spectrum, hormones are being affected. What about child obesity and insulin resistance? Now, it does get worse before we go to the getting better. You see, research suggests that microplastics increase the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. And that's something none of us can afford to ignore, as these are becoming more and more common as well. These neuro illnesses are among the big 4 longevity killers, and they're on the rise. Now, here's a fact that's going to blow your mind. Literally, researchers estimate that the average person ingests, so eats, 50,000 microplastic particles every year. And you may even be inhaling them as you breathe right now. These tiny invaders are everywhere in our air, food, and water. In fact, one study found that people consume about 5 grams of plastic per week. That's like eating a credit card. And what's worse, once the microplastics are in your body, of course, they're very difficult to get rid of. So let's go on to what you can do to avoid becoming a living microplastic sponge. Here are 5 science-backed habits that you can adopt right now. Number 1, ditch plastic food containers. I'm sure many of you, like me, have heated up leftovers in a plastic container. That is a big no-no. It's a mistake. Heating plastic will release even more microplastics, and that's harmful chemicals into your food. Switch to glass or stainless steel containers instead of that, especially if you're going to microwave food or store it, and avoid saran wrap, especially when you heat it. Number 2, filter your drinking water. Tap water has been found to contain microplastics in alarming amounts. It's one of the main sources in which it's getting into our bodies. Install a high-quality water filter at home, because that's probably where you're drinking or obtaining most of your water. Make sure it's designed to trap those tiny particles. I personally use a Kangen device. It's a higher pH device. It is expensive. Those things, when I bought them many, many years ago, cost around $4,000 or so. But of course, I've had it for, seems like 10 years now. And you just replace the filter once in a while. Whatever you want to use, filter your water. Number 3, and now I must say I look at my clothing more closely, but avoid synthetic clothing. Did you know that every time you wash synthetic fabrics, I'm thinking here polyester, tiny fibers of the microplastics break off and end up in our water systems. So opt for natural fibers like cotton or wool when you can. The new wool, I kind of like it. It feels pretty good. And for t-shirts, when I'm just cruising around, I like cotton, feels better anyway. So that's an easy one. Number 4, say no to single-use plastics. It's hard out there, but you can do it. It's not just about reducing plastic waste, it's about protecting your body. Carry a reusable water bottle and avoid plastic packaging whenever possible. Tough, I know, but if you start to look, you'll see where you can make changes. These small changes will dramatically lower your exposure to microplastics. I recently offered an ocean bottle with my ElectroGlow, and when you get that ocean bottle, the company prevents 1,000 plastic bottles from entering the oceans. It's a fabulous program, so I want you to be involved in that or whichever program works for you, but it's easy to stick with Rajani MD and be part of the solution. Number 5, eat fresh whole foods. Microplastics are often found in processed foods and packaged goods. No surprise here. By eating fresh fruits and vegetables and reducing processed foods, you limit your chances of ingesting these hidden microplastics. Now, some of you might say, what does this have to do with your skin? Why am I talking about it? Well, chronic inflammation caused by microplastics will break down your collagen and elastin that you're trying so hard to build and maintain. Those are the building blocks of firm, youthful skin. Let's say you're already doing everything I tell you for your skin for the outside, like using high-quality skincare, RF home devices, LED masks. You've got to think about what's happening from the inside out as well. Stay hydrated, and what you eat absolutely reflects in your skin. What do I want you to do today? Pick 2 of the 5 things that I mentioned here today and make those changes. The science is clear. These particles are everywhere. And while we can't completely avoid them, we can limit our exposure. You'll now want to watch this video about mold in your coffee and one down here all about microneedling with growth factors for your skin, something you can do at home to help rejuvenate it, keep your skin and body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.